Well, Payday 3 is finally here. I've been playing it since Monday, since I bought Gold Edition, but I've held off on making a proper video on it because I don't want to make a full-on review until I've, gotten everything there is to get in the game as is. But that's not saying I have to 100% to make the review. The review will be out probably next week. But this is just my honest thoughts, my sort of first reaction to Payday 3 as it is, and it's everything I thought it would be, and everything I knew it would be also. And that is to say, it's very good. It is a mechanically, environmentally very good game. I have it open in the background while I'm recording this, but it is a very good game. The shooting is very tight. The direction of taking weapons and having them go more by feel than actual stats is a great change. And honestly, I've been able to sort of feel out and pick my favorite guns off of that. It's all been very well, but there's just a few oddities with the game that I just don't understand why they would make decisions like this. Always online is one thing, and the servers are down as I'm recording this on launch day, but I'm shocked. And no, I'm not. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at all. Day one, the game's servers aren't up. But one thing I am shocked about is just that how matchmaking is, because there's only 8 heists in the game, but they all work based off of you pick the heist, lobby type, public, friends only, invite only, and there's no sort of, spur of the moment decision. Because how it was with Payday 2 and Payday the Heist, Payday 2 had CrimeNet, and that just showed, available lobbies and what heists were on and what people were playing. And honestly, that helped for a guy like me who was fine with any heist, and help make up my mind on what I wanted to play. And then you have Payday the Heist, where it was the same thing, but it was in a more linear menu. And this, in Payday 3, it's just pick a heist and then matchmake for it, which I think is a step down compared to the other two systems. I've seen people, mostly on the Reddit, complain that there's too little guns in the game. I think that the amount of guns is fine and pretty much on par with every other Payday game at release. Hell, in Payday the Heist, there wasn't even the AK or the Striker or the grenade launcher or even the sentry, the turret. That came in the Wolf Pack. So Payday the Heist didn't even have all the guns it's known for. Not to mention, at least from what I've played with, preset. Weapon presets do feel mostly like a new gun. They feel pretty much like a new gun. Well, I wouldn't say a new gun, but there's definitely a different vibe and feel of the weapon, which is what they're sort of gauged off of between a primary weapon and the same weapon with a weapon preset. Skills, I like the skill system. I don't have all of them as of this recording, but I really like the skills. It definitely feels a bit more open than Payday 2. Payday 2, it felt like you had to have skills to play the game. In this, it feels like you can definitely get through each heist, and the skills are only there to assist you. They're not there to facilitate you doing stuff. Like, the only skills that I'd say you need are skills that enhance weapons, like Enforcer with shotguns, and probably Hacker and Stealth, the Hacker tree. Those are the only real skills that you'd need for a playstyle. Hacker is great in Stealth, but it's not necessary, and Enforcer is there to just help make shotguns a bit, pack a bit more punch, but they still will actively one-shot headshot most cops. But the skills have been great. I'm a bit disappointed with pistols. There's only 4 or so in the game. I can actually check this. Okay, there's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 6 pistols. I haven't played with the last 2, the Signature 403 and the Bison, but the other 4 definitely have a good feel about them. They all feel distinct. I don't get why they changed the names of some of the classic weapons, as in the SP Model 11, which is supposed to be a 1911 stand-in, I suppose. I could just be wrong, and maybe it's meant to be a clone of a 1911, like a hardballer, or maybe like a Kimber, but yeah, from John Wick. But from my understand, it's been the Crosskill 11 or Crosskill from Payday the Heist to Payday 2, and now it's SP Model 11. I don't know what's with the name change. Same with the Strika. The Strika went from Strika, I think it was 26 in Payday 2. I'll flash up what its designation is. But now it's Strike 7. It's just Strike 7. STRYK 7. But the Castigo still has the same. It's Castigo 44. But now it's J&M Castigo 44 instead of Smith & Wesson. So I don't know. I don't get why they changed the names for it. Oh, like the AK. I mean, I get why, the default 7.62x39 AK has been renamed, because it was just AK before, but now it's the KU 59. I don't know why. Is AK trademarked? I think it might actually be, like, some AK people, but okay, whatever. As long as whatever. If you want to test out a weapon, you have to start up a heist. At least in Payday 2, there was a way to test out weapons in the safe house. You could load up the safe house. You can still do that in the new safe house when they got that with the Home Improvement, Spring Cleaning. Look, Hoxton's Party or whatever it was called. But you could still load up safe house and try out your new weapons. In this, there's nothing to do other than you can load up a heist. The heists are good. I'd say each one of them is solid, but I feel like on a few, and specifically on the nightclub, Rock the Cradle, it's almost like there's too many options to approach the heist, and they kind of get muddied with each other. So it was kind of confusing the first time I did it. Road Rage is straightforward, same with, and Dirty Ice. Dirty Ice seems a bit just confusing when it comes to how you open the vault with the manager in stealth. I've still never gotten or filtered out the diamonds in stealth, or gotten the blood diamonds in Dirty Ice, but that's another story. Just for sake of continuity, like some heists, specifically No Rest for the Wicked, if you don't open the vault in stealth and it goes loud, no carryover progress. I can't say the same for Under the Surface, because so far mechanically Under the Surface is probably my favorite, because you still carry over your progress from stealth into loud if you have to start shooting. That's my favorite, just for this, it's keeping the objectives the same, and same with 99 boxes. Golden Shark. Golden Shark is, aesthetically probably my favorite, just because I like the big ornate banks, but mechanically, my favorite heist is probably, when it comes to just options and variety, I'd say Rock the Cradle, but when it comes to sort of mechanics and stealth, probably Under the Surface. But I'd say my favorite track out of all of them, now I've only listened to them a few times, but my favorite track is probably No Rest for the Wicked. So, that's something. But we're here for the hard-hitting facts. You want to hear about my opinion on Payday 3. Because it's just my honest thoughts. Because I think the shooting's good, I think the heists are good. There's some just weird menu decisions, but what do I think of the game? Do I recommend Payday 3 to 2 people? Would I recommend them get the Gold Edition? or the Silver Edition, or the Collector's Edition. And as of this moment, with what there is to play with Payday 3, I would say get the Standard Edition. For what there is for the game, this is $40 worth of content. But if you have faith in Starbreeze, and you want to already put the money down for the future, and see the next heists and the weapon packs, and see where this goes, go ahead and put the money down right now for the Silver or Gold Edition. The masks that come with them are honestly really cool. The Skull of Liberty is cool. Dark Sterling is I think personally is a cool look. So, you know, it's a shame about the PS5 guys, but then again, that's what you get for having a console with no games. I'm kidding, of course. It's a real shame that this happened. They obviously didn't give enough attention to PlayStation, but it is what it is. So that's about it. I'm not gonna knock them for the amount of weapons or the heists or anything like that. But yeah, that's basically it. My thoughts on Payday 3. Would I recommend Payday 3? Yeah, get the Standard Edition. Gold and Silver probably not too much worth it, but if you want to go ahead and put the money down for the extra DLCs, you know, you can go ahead and do it. That's the way I see it. And besides, I get to make more videos about it when it comes out, and the next heist should be in December, so I don't have to wait that long, and it should come with a new weapon pack. So, win-win. But, so yeah, that's all I've got. I'm gonna go now. See you guys.